Yo, Saga Manga. So I woke up this morning and I remember this video I watched a long time ago. If you've been around on MangaTube, you probably have seen Manga Hero. But I looked him up today, haven't seen any of his videos in a long time. His YouTube channel's gone. Don't know where it is. But this idea comes from his video, which he went around his room. He only has the short bookcases around his entire room. And he went around and chose one series per bookcase. And since we have tall bookcases, double stacked and all that, we're gonna choose 2 manga per bookcase, and then we'll choose 1 on the small ones, and probably 1 over there as well. But that's how we're gonna do it today, something different. Let's go. Okay, so we'll start obviously on this one and work our way across the room. But you gotta be strategic in which one you're picking, because see, Bleach does span 2 shelves, so I can strategically pick it on this side and not that side. But going through it, Bleach, definitely a contender on one of the series I would choose here. And by the way, I don't know what criteria in my brain I'm going to be using for why I'm choosing these. Basically what I'm just feeling at the moment. It's not necessarily the best manga or the one I like the most or whatever. It's just kind of how I feel. But Bleach is definitely one of the contenders on this shelf for sure. I love Bleach. It's literally the first manga I ever bought. It's what started all of this. So we probably will be choosing Bleach. I'm going to hold off for a second. I'm not going to choose Zombie Powder or Burn the Witch. They're not on Bleach level. Then we have Cat Paradise, Chiki Misaki. Also, I wouldn't choose Bleach over those anyways. Lone Wolf and Cub, good. I'm only on the 4th volume, so I feel like I can't choose this because, I don't really have a good opinion on the series yet. So we'll be moving down. Hell's Paradise. I really do like Hell's Paradise. I love the monsters and the gods. So maybe Hell's Paradise. Then we have 20th Century Boys. Haven't started this. Obviously, I just got it in my last haul. So not choosing that one. Gangster, really good. Just unfinished at the moment. And you probably won't pick that one. Planets, enjoyed it, but not my favorite. I don't, not going to be picking that one either. And then we are Full Metal. So I really like Full Metal, but because I just finished the second, I guess these are omnibus technically. I just finished the second one because I've never read it. I watched the anime 3 times, I think. Just for that reason, I won't pick Full Metal because I haven't read the full manga, although I technically already know the story and everything. Parasite's really good too. I just, I'm not a super big fan of this is technically horror, right? So it's not really my favorite genre. So we'll go back down, and we have Toriko, the second half of Toriko here. So strategically, I could pick it. I just think there's manga that I enjoy more on this shelf. Claymore, also really good, but still there's manga that I enjoy more, and that's definitely Kakaishi. I'm not even finished this, but I'm somewhere around here. I think I'm on 27, 28, but it doesn't even matter. This series is super underrated. I love every character. A character gets introduced early on, and I kind of didn't like him as soon as he got introduced, and he quickly grew on me. Character development's great. I love this series. I think we're definitely going to choose Kakaishi as number 1 on this bookcase, just because, no one really talks about this very, very good shonen. Haven't read Promised Neverland, so definitely not choosing it. Here's Inuyasha, which does split both shelves. Really enjoyed Inuyasha, but there's definitely more series that I enjoyed more than Inuyasha. I guess that's what I'm going off on these. And Vagabond, I've read 9 volumes because I finished the third omnibus. So I really like this, and I know it's going to be in my top 10 for sure. But I feel like I shouldn't pick it just because I've only read like 1/3 of it or 1/4 of it. So I think we won't choose Vagabond, and we'll choose Kakaishi and Bleach just because, I mean, I love Bleach. I love all this powers in Bleach. So we're going to choose Bleach and Kakaishi for shelf 1 or bookcase 1. Not using Bleach because I chose it on bookcase 1. Dimension W, great sci-fi. Love it so much I did rebind it into 2-in-1s. Then we have King of Thorn, which is another sci-fi, same author, not as good as Dimension W. Then we come to Golden Kamuy, second favorite manga of all time. This is probably the only manga that I've laughed out loud when reading. Just the comedy is like ridiculous. But yeah, it has everything in it. Great story, great characters. Probably will be choosing this as one of them. Shaman Warrior, don't remember this that much. So, I mean, I just got this last haul to read it again. Hell's Paradise, we could choose Hell's Paradise on this shelf. And then we have Blade of the Immortal, which, if you saw in my collection video, I said I didn't like this as much as I thought I would. Still good, but I don't think I'll choose it. Then we have Witch Hat Atelier. Very good manga. Good world. Good characters. Little mystery in the world, so... man, I don't know. That's another contender for sure. Initial D. Love Initial D. I've watched the anime twice. And then I've watched the movies and the battle stages a couple times, you know. Very good. We only have volume 1, so I'll probably be skipping Initial D for this video. Not going to choose either of those. And then we have Black Cat back here. Very good shonen. I just think there's better on this shelf. So we'll not choose Black Cat. And same with Toriko, same reason. I think there's better on the shelf that we won't choose Toriko. Magi. Really enjoying Magi so far. I'm only 17, I think. But, you know, same thing. Good world, good characters, good fights. Pretty sick manga. I don't know if I'll choose it. I'm only like not even halfway really. So maybe won't choose Magi. Haven't read that. Kenshin. Second manga I ever read. Very good. I mean, I forgot a decent amount of it. I am slowly rereading it through the Vizbigs. I remember this having like great fights though. Maybe. I know I'm not going to choose this. And I'm also not going to choose Inuyasha for the same reasons I just stated last shelf. Because down here we got Berserk, and Berserk is my favorite of all time. I absolutely love fantasy, you know, all the novels I read are fantasy. I love dark fantasy, I love the battles in this, the art, the story, world, characters, everything about Berserk is perfect to me. So obviously I'm going to be choosing Berserk. We also have Vinland Saga right there, and to be honest, it would be between Vinland Saga and Golden Kamuy. But in my heart, I feel Golden Kamuy because it's just like so good. And it was just a random chance that I found this anime. I saw a clip on YouTube or something. Then I watched season 1 and 2. Love that. Had to get the manga because, you know, a bunch of stuff is kind of cut out. Manga is perfect. Not perfect. Almost perfect. But we'll be choosing Golden Kamuy and Berserk for bookcase 2. Then we go to our short bookcases, which literally just have one shelf, double stack. So this will be a bit easier to choose on these ones. You know, we have all of Toriyama's stuff back there, Sandland, and then Dragon Ball Z through Super. We do have Black Clover on this shelf as well, Blue Exorcist, and Ajin. But to make this quick, I'm going to be choosing Ajin. Just the demi-humans, the spawning of the IBMs, the way that the demi-humans like purposely kill themselves in a certain position or whatever to regenerate, and it's just a thought that went into that. So cool. And the best antagonist in anything I've ever read or watched. I definitely believe that. So we will be choosing Ajin. We have Attack on Titan behind. Love Attack on Titan. That's my third favorite anime. We have Dragon Eye unfinished, so probably won't choose that. I actually really like that manga though. Black Torch, very good too. 5-volume. Rest of Super, and then Black Clover. I think I will pass on Attack on Titan because I think the anime is just slightly better than reading the manga. And we're gonna go with Black Clover, one of my favorites. You know, there's some corny stuff on Black Clover, but I really like the grimoires and all of the abilities and how many characters there are in the cast. Like, really good. I wonder when it's going to come to an end. Probably, my prediction is like 45 volumes, which we're on 34 at the moment. Definitely going to choose Black Clover on this shelf. And we'll go to the last bookcase, which is kind of ongoing stuff. And only 4 shelves here, so we're only going to choose one on this one as well. Started off, we have Wolfsman. Very good historical manga. One Piece, haven't read it. Hunter x Hunter, have not read that either. Then we have JJK, which I think same thing as Attack on Titan, that the anime is better than the manga. But there is something about the manga that is very appealing in JJK. I'm not going to choose that either. Kaiju, definitely a contender. One of my favorite manga. I just picked this up on a whim. Never heard anyone talk about it or anything. This was early on in my collecting. It's a contender. Mao, only like 4 volumes in, so we won't choose that. I don't have a great opinion. D. Gray Man, damn. This is a great series too. Great characters. Love all the designs too. That's a good one. That's another contender. Jack the Ripper, no. Demons of the Shadow Realm, not yet. It's good, but not yet. Tomahawk Angel, same thing, good. And we have Dinosaur Sanctuary, it's good as well. Witch and the Beast, I really do like that manga. And then we have these ones which I'm not far in at all, so we won't choose any of those. I think, damn, Witch and the Beast is good. This one's hard, so I'm gonna narrow it down. I think, okay, it's gonna be between Kaiju and Wolfsman. Kaiju just because it's fun. I like the art style. But honestly, we're gonna have to go with Wolfsman because the warfare in this, like the siege warfare and the historical, like, I think it's pretty historically accurate. Not sure, someone can comment below if they want. But yeah, just the feeling when I read that, it felt like I was reading one of my novels, and really enjoyed it. Great that it's just 8 and done. So we're gonna choose Wolfsman on this, but that one is pretty hard. There's a couple contenders on this shelf. That's the video. Something different. If you liked it, comment below and let me know. And I got another video somewhat like this where I'm just gonna go around and talk about each series kind of. So stay tuned for that. Peace.